We are on the Jaguar Land Rover stand, the 2014 Geneva Motor Show, and we're obviously here to see the cars.
I know you. Excuse me. Yeah. Are you on my stand? You probably know much more about the thing we've got on top of this Jaguar, this bike, and I probably know a bit more about this car down here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which one? So let's talk about this, shall we? Or?
Well, that's lovely. It's a, it's
it is,
Pinarello Dogma 65.1 Think 2. It's great. I've ridden one. I love it. I'd like to race one this year. Really.
Is it broken? Because it's sort of a bit bent.
It's just wavy on the forks.
The wavy on the forks.
That's exactly.
That's actually meant to be like
term.
this.
So yes.
Oh, okay.
It's meant to be like that.
Well, the car it's attached to is pretty cool as well.
It's pretty cool as well. Yeah, I had a brief go at it yesterday actually.
Oh, you've done better than I have.
It sounds really good. I took some video of that actually. Yeah.
Oh, right.
It does.
Yeah.
Which you can probably hear now. And then we're back in the room.
Well, it is a pretty special car. Sort of limited production RS version of the XKR, and the XKR is pretty mad anyway. But we managed to squeeze a little bit more horsepower out the front, just a little bit of magic.
It's what 546, I think.
Something like that. Yeah.
And the fact that it's the Sportbrake, which is so cool because everyone loves it.
Yeah. It's our family car, really. This is, it's a good entry point. If you're looking for a space, if you've got kids, this is the car for you.
Yeah.
And if you like bikes.
Now, obviously, people on the channel keep asking, where's Harry, where's he gone? And we keep saying, you've gone to JLR.
I've gone to JLR.
We can't really talk about what you're doing.
We cannot talk at all about what I'm doing. I hope to be able to talk about it in a few months' time, but it's very exciting. And this sort of car gives you a bit of a clue to the type of cars we'll be doing.
Right.
And if you look at this car's come out since I left Evo, which if you turn around, Sam, you will see is the F-Type Coupe. I mean, this is a storming car. This is 550 horsepower as well. This is not for the family man. This is for Henry. I have that car. And have you driven this yet?
I have driven a prototype of it, in fact.
Have you? Yes. Yeah. You'll find it very similar to this one. And everybody's falling in love with the shape of it, and you just think, whoa, what promise? What can we do with Jaguar when you've got that sort of base vehicle? I'm working with this company that's called ETO, which is within Jaguar Land Rover, and they do the really special cars, the sort of halo cars.
We thought it was just a sort of a typo when we were reading your contract.
Yeah, it's strange that, isn't it?
ETO,
well, that's how I found them. I just sort of Googled Evo, got ETO, and now I end up at ETO. Over here is another car that ETO do, a different sort of car, the XJR, and I just like this idea that what could we do at Jaguar Land Rover with ETO if we did more with it? Because it produces the product, but we just want to bring it more to the fore. So yeah, it's going to be a really exciting time, and I've probably said too much already, but these are the sort of products I'm now working on, and I'm just, like in a toy shop, but we are a few months from telling the true story of what we're up to.
And have you got anything else, have you sort of sold anything, bought anything?
With the Integrale,
sort of away from JLR?
The Integrale went, it disappeared down the road, so I thought, I'm not using it.
And you got rid of the 308 as well, didn't you?
And then the Integrale came back.
What?
It came back, and then I got another offer for it, and it went again, because I have a trouble with the Integrale my wife detests. Right. And she says, if I park it outside the house, it makes us look like we live in a council estate. You just, take it away.
I don't think anybody is going to think you live in a council estate.
No. Well, my wife does when I bring the Integrale home, so that was off limit. Oh, there's mine, I've got to go. I might have to dash. He's just walking across. The 308 next to the Countach, I kept jumping in the Countach instead of the 308, and then someone really, really wanted it, so that actually went. And I'm sort of a bit of a shame, because I would have liked to have done an Evo Diary on that one. What else?
You got a Merc, haven't you?
Oh, the Merc. Yeah, I've just bought. I'm like a moth around a lamp if there's a V12 involved, and I saw a V12 Mercedes SL600. I mean, a proper cruiser, but it's got the same engine as a Zonda. And I offered $5,000 for it, and he said, no, don't be so rude. 2 weeks later, the phone rang. Do you want that car? And I said, all right then. And I hadn't seen it, and it was in air, so I had to do a 7-hour train journey to go and get this SL that got me home, and he's actually fine. So yeah, that's just a bit of fun. What else is there? The Countach is actually about to star. I've done something with James May, which is going to follow on from Top Gear series. It's called Cars of the People. He's done 3 one-hour specials. BBC can't tell me exactly when it's going to come out, but it's coming out, and it's starring in I think the final one of those, which was quite fun. It's not just a straightforward test of the.
You put the wing back on it now, haven't you, as well?
Yeah, I took it off and put it back on, and anyway, it'll come out.
And the wing's like the Integrale, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's gone away, it's come back, it's gone away, it's come back.
I know. Glad I kept the bolts, and so yeah, that's it really. That's what I've been up to, and I'm now going to have to dash because I've got an interview to do. But good to see you all.
Yeah, you too, Harry.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. See you next time.
Cheerio. So there we are. Harry has rushed off to go and speak to we know not whom, but no doubt he's very important. We thought we would just have it was nice to have a catch up with him, prove that he does still exist. We haven't killed him off like the first Stig or anything like that. And that's the JLR stand with a bit of a Harry Metcalfe twist. Remember to leave all your adoring comments for him in the box below.